Good day, everyone. Welcome to I Square Maths Academy, where numbers and variables actually meet mastery. Today, we are going to be looking at complementary angles. Yes, complementary angles. Now, when we say complementary angles are angles that the sum measures up to 90 degrees. Yes, when you add two angles, it gives you 90 degrees. It means the both angles are complementary angles. Now, let's look at this. Now, when you have a shape, yes, this is a right angle triangle. Now, let's call this A, B, and C. Yes, let's call this A, B, and C. So, we all know that the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Yes, so it means if this angle here is theta, it means this angle here will be 90 minus theta. Yes, 90 minus theta. Yes, now this is what we're saying. Yes, if you have a right angle triangle like this, we know that this is 90. If this is 20 degrees, it means this angle will be 90 minus 20 degrees. And 90 minus 20 is 70. So this will be 70. Now, when you add 70 plus 20 plus 90, it will give you 180 degrees. So that's what we're saying here. So now let's look at this now. Let's look at, now remember the side facing those are big A, we said there's a small a. Facing the big C is a small c, and facing the big B is the small b. Yes. Now, I want us to look at this angle now. Now, let's look at sine theta. Yes, sine theta. Remember from the definition of sine, yes, the sine of an angle, we said is the opposite side, the ratio of the opposite side to the hypotenuse side of the right angle triangle. That is opposite all over hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. So it means sine theta is opposite, that is C, all over hypotenuse, that is B. Yes, sine theta is opposite all over hypotenuse. Now let's look at sine 90 minus theta. Yes, sine 90 minus theta, this angle now. Now, if we're dealing with this angle, it means this side becomes the opposite. So it gives us A all over, opposite of hypotenuse, that is A all over B. Now let's look at these two relationships. Yes. Now let's look at cos theta. Now cos theta, ka. Yes, ka. Cosine is adjacent all over hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. So if you're dealing with this angle now, adjacent, this will be the adjacent. So we have A all over hypotenuse, that is B, A all over B. Now let's look at this angle now. Let's look at cos 90. Yes, this is 90. Cos 90 minus theta. Yes, cos 90 minus theta. Now, if we're dealing with this angle, now this will be the adjacent. Yes, because this side now will be the opposite. So here we have adjacent of hypotenuse, that is C all over B. Yes, let me start this and start this. Let me asterisk it. Now, I want us to compare these two now. Yes, I want us to compare these two. Let's compare this and this now. Now, comparing, you will see that sine theta is the same thing as cos 90 minus theta. Yes, sine theta is cos 90 minus theta. Let's look at it. Sine theta is C all over B. Cos 90 minus theta is C all over B. Now, let's look at sine 90 minus theta. Yes, sine 90 minus theta. Yes, sine 90 minus theta is A over B. And that will give us cos theta. Now, this relationship is called the complementary angle relationship. Now, what we're trying to say here is that if you have sine 30 degrees, it's the same thing as cos 90 minus 30 degrees. So it means sine 30 degrees is equal to cos 60 degrees. If you have sine 0 degrees, it's the same thing as cos 90 minus 0 degrees. So sine 0 degrees is cos 90 degrees. Yes. Now, it means if I have sine 2 degrees, it will give me cos 88 degrees. If I have sine 45 degrees, it will give me cos 45 degrees. That is why we're actually treating special angles. The value of cos 45 degrees actually gives us the same thing with sine 45 degrees. So if I have sine 20 degrees, it will give us cos 70 degrees. Now, this is the complementary angle relationship. So in our subsequent classes, we're going to be applying this. So thank you so much for listening. Remember to share with your friends, like, and subscribe. God bless you.